it's April checking in. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you are having a wonderful day. I had a few thoughts today about things that are always in a rush. Now, it might take a negative slant, but it's for our good. There are three things. The number one thing that's always in a rush is lust. When someone loves you, it feels like you've lost track of time. It feels like you could talk for hours and hours and hours, and it feels like only a few minutes have passed. You can get lost in a vortex of timelessness when you love someone, or when you're forming positive attachments that will be mutually beneficial to both of you, whether that's friendship or a romantic relationship or a family type bond. It feels good inside, but it feels pure. Lust, on the other hand, has a feeling of unnatural urgency. It feels like if you don't do something right now, then you'll just explode. Like, lust is greed. Lust is the unnatural need for way more than you ever needed from way more people than you ever needed it from in real life. It is irrational. It is always in a rush. If you are in a relationship, be it a friendship, romantic relationship, mentorship, and the person is rushing you, something's wrong. I'm not saying that the sense of urgency is always negative. What I am saying is that lust is in a rush, and you can see if that is the case by slowing down a little. Because what will happen is, if somebody is full of lust and greed, what they'll do, if you slow things down, they'll move on to the next person really fast because they're in a rush. The spirit inside of them is in a rush to do as much as they can with as many people as they can in as short a time as they can, because that is the nature of the spirit behind lust. So when you see those things, you know, okay, they didn't like me as much as I thought they did. In the first place, it was lust. They just wanted to use me to fulfill some unnaturally, urgent need they have. Okay. The second thing that people rush when they have is fear. Yeah, fear will make somebody feel like everything should go faster. Basically, they're running. They're running away from something. They're running to something in a spirit of fear. The urgency comes from what they're afraid of. The urgency comes from who they're afraid of. So if you are finding yourself rushing through something, rushing into something, running, and you feel this feeling of uneasiness and anxiety to accompany. See, every one of these spirits come with uneasy, uncomfortable feelings inside of your spirit man, inside of your body. And you know that something's off. And if you slow down enough to think and pray about it, you'll discover, oh, I'm afraid of A, B, or C. And I'm running to get away from it. I am running to avoid a feeling that's going to make me uncomfortable, etc. Okay, The third and final thing that is always in a rush is the spirit of control. Okay, so a classic controlling person is hiding the fact that they are controlling. The average controlling spirit knows that other people do not like to be controlled, so it tries to hide itself. And part of this hiding is rushing the other party through the relationship before they can get a handle on who they really are. That way, they're super involved with you before you realize, oh, this person is really controlling and kind of messed up. They really lack empathy. They really don't care about me. This is really all about them. They want to dictate and control the circumstances and me. Before you realize all of that, before you realize that they're nice to everyone else and nasty to you behind closed doors, they want to get you emotionally involved to the point where you feel like you can't let them go before you begin to realize how controlling and horrible they are. So controlling spirits, some people call them narcissists, some people call them whatever, but the point is to bind up Leviathan, Jezebel, Ahab, pride, and control in your environment consistently until that spirit cannot dominate in your living space, in your life, in your relationships, because it's a wicked spirit and it comes to kill you. And I hate to sound so dramatic, but it does. That's what it's there for, is to choke the life out of you, to choke the spirit out of you. And that's why you can't allow it to be there. All three of them will choke the life and spirit out of a person and wring you out if it is allowed to get far enough to do that. So once again, things that are always in a rush that you need to bind up and get out of your life is the spirit of lust, the spirit of fear, the spirit of control. And those are the signs that accompany those spirits, and they all come with feelings. That's all I had to say today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and rest of your day. I love you.